there's one. And hopefully there's two. Hello, testing. I'm not entirely sure if this is working or not, and how well it is, if it is. Oh, I can hear myself. Fantastic. I don't want to listen to myself. I'm not really sure what to talk about. I haven't added anybody. I'm just testing my multi-streaming capabilities. And hello, Shies? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce your name. But hello. Hello, I'm doing just a quick, short testing my OBS. I had to reset my computer, and I had to reset like all my OBS stuff back up. Yo, first stream? Well, welcome, Luna. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing well. I hope so, at least. And welcome. I'm gonna put some music on, because it's too quiet for me. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. Let me turn that down just a bit on stream. There we go. It looked ever so slightly too loud. Also, I'm live on YouTube at the moment because we've had a lot of people complain about the ads on Twitch. So we'll have to see if that's any better or not. Hello, HP fan. Hello. We got a lot of new people here. What the heck? Did you just like follow me, just hoping that I'd go live at some point? Oh wait, maybe I'm not live on YouTube. How do I actually like go live? Okay, well, welcome. Am I going to be probably not, because at least not on stream, because I could 100% get banned with a lot of the stuff people say. How do I go live on YouTube? This is what I'm trying to figure out. So it says I'm live, but I don't see myself live. Like when I go to my channel. I don't understand. Yeah, it says I'm not live on YouTube, but it says I'm live here. Here, hold on a second. Stream startup, help connect to software to go live. Done. It says I've been live for like 3 minutes. I am not sure. The stream can be accessed from the man exiting the stream. Oh wait, maybe it's not public. Hold on, manage videos. I don't know why it would like not be public. Unlisted. Public. Publish. Wait. Why would it be unlisted? Maybe like to make sure that everything's going fine. 7 ads. See, this is why I'm trying to get my thing to be set up, or to set it up on YouTube and Twitch. Because some people like Twitch because of the interactability and whatnot, but other people like TubeTube because there's not like a bajillion ads back to back. I do plan on making new content. I just haven't had time. All right. It says I'm live, but it's not showing up on my channel. Why? Oh, wait. No, there it is. Okay. Hopefully that's... You don't mind the ads? I do. I personally do. I haven't... Don't tell anybody, but I use an ad blocker on a regular basis. I get so mad, like, trying to watch YouTube and stuff on my phone because I'm sitting there clicking a video and I have to sit through, like, 3 2-minute ads. Why are you just now getting this? Because I didn't at everybody in my server. I'm trying to get things set up on both platforms. That's it. This is just a quick test. And hello, Oliver. Ads make dries money. Okay, so the ads on the purple platform, the live streaming platform, make like no money. I make nothing. Zip, zero, zilch off of it. The ads on TubeTube, however, do make me a little bit more money in that case. But if I could, I would completely obliterate all of them on the purple platform. But it won't let me. I have tried over and over and over again. And oh, okay, the chat's now working on TubeTube. Ad blocker's so real. Hello, thank you. I'm not gonna say that, but thank you for the $2 donation over on TubeTube. It is finally working. Thank you for the. Thank you for the that amount of bits. I appreciate it. Fix the bitrate. Is the bitrate bad? How bad is the bitrate on TubeTube? Oh my goodness, it looks horrible. What is going on? Hold on. Yep, see this is why. And hello. I am so sorry, everybody on TubeTube. Let me see if I can actually change that here. Output. No. I want to use that one. Let's do, what is recommended? We recommend that you stream at that. All right, here. I'm going to stop over on TubeTube real quick. And thank you again for the $2, Parzival. Does that seem to have fixed the bitrate? No. All right, I'm going to stop on TubeTube and I'm going to reboot it. So hold on. And hopefully restart it. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. And yes, hello, Dark Lord. I am in fact live. There are so many new people over here. When did y'all follow? What? And yes, thank you for the silly number of bits. I do appreciate it. All right. How did I... All right. Is the bitrate any better on TubeTube now? I'm hoping that it is. I know you've been patiently waiting. I've been patiently waiting myself. Most of you do not understand. I want to upload. I would love, if I could, I would upload every single gosh dang day. I can't swear because of TubeTube. But I am in a position where I am unable to upload. Today is my only day that I have, and I have decided to try to get my PC and OBS set back up. That is what I'm spending today doing. Fun stuff. The super fun stuff. But I'm just in a position where I can't do it. I would love to. Unfortunately, I cannot. It burns. It hurts me. It kills me that I cannot upload and that I can't do this as like a daily or even a weekly thing. My free time that I spend is either recording or video editing. I haven't had a single day off for like months, essentially. I work like 40 hours a week and my take home is $1,000 a month. Like, I make nothing. It's guy voice. Are you subbed to the right channel, ma'am or sir? And hello? A little deeper. No, absolutely not. No way. It's not happening. Does it get tiring to do the No, it does not. Unlikely. It gets just as tiring as like talking normally, I would say. I mean, if you're doing a lot of public speaking, you're gonna want to drink water and your throat's gonna dry out. So I would say not necessarily like any worse than just normal. Anyways, I've got like 2 chats I'm trying to look at right now. For future reference, if you are donating money or like subscribing or whatever, if I miss it and it appears on screen, I'm very sorry, but I still really do want to say thank you to everybody who has been donating. Because I can hear it, but I keep missing it. I have to like set my thing up to where I can have both my chats right next to each other. Thank you for the tier one. The bitrate's better? Okay, awesome. See, this is why I got a new graphics card. And by new, I mean a pre-owned 3080 Ti. There's no way I could have done this with my 2060 that I had. I bought it off of like some dude over in China who was using it in like a Bitcoin mining factory. So it has problems. It stutters and my PC crashes like half the time. Yo, thank you. Thank you for the subscriptions. New content. This isn't content. This is just me talking to you. We're just having like a one-on-one, like bro on bro convo here. I'm just saying this is nothing special. I mean, you know what I mean. Hopefully you get what I mean. Which voice am I more comfortable with? Both. Why not? It's still me. I'm me, you're you. Like, what's the difference? What's the Girl, you are so slay. No, you. I'm just saying. No, you. Thank you for the 100 bits. Goofball dingle. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you. People keep resubscribing over on my... Anyway. I do really appreciate it. Yeah, I've got like 2 screens pulled up right now in VR. It's a... I'm gonna have to figure out something better for sure when it comes to dealing with both chats. I've never multi-streamed before. I installed a plugin on OBS, so I don't have to pay some stupid company to do it for me. But it is utilizing, I'm rendering the video twice in order to fix the quality issue on YouTube. Yo, it's poppin'. I'm not saying your name. Did you just fake the guy voice from girl voice? Yes. Yeah, sorry to break it to you, everybody. It was I lied to you the entire time. I'm actually a woman. I'm not a guy. Sorry. Oopsie. It has been fun, but now my secret is out. And thank you for the $2. We'll say, as a trans gal, your voice absolutely became your voice goals. And see, I'm glad I can inspire you for that. But keep this in mind while training. I don't even like how I sound right now. Okay? So don't let that discourage you by any means. I'm just saying that, like, even at this point, I still kind of feel like it's not what I was going for. But, I mean, whatever. All of you give me the positive affirmations, I would say. Oh my goodness, I have like way too many people talking. Like, I'm overstimulated, but I'm not overstimulated. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know which chat to read. There we go. Put them right next to each other. When new videos, when I get the chance to record again. Which might be later, by the way. Maybe. I have been sick this past week. I've had to call out like 2 or 3 times from work. Which, it's, you know, I still feel kind of out of it. But it's fine. Can I do the male voice? Yeah, here you go. Sup, dudes? What's up, man? But yes, I still totally can. Two chats are like having a ton of kids you need to watch over. Exactly. It's like I've got kids over in this room and I got kids over in that room. God damn it, Clyde, get over here. I can't watch you if you're over there. Clyde's messing up. He's a kid. I don't know. Women, ew. Men, ew. Toaster. And hello all the new chatters, over on Purple platform. I'm sorry, I'm like missing a lot of this. There's a way to connect both chats, but I don't know how. Yeah, I have a plugin, so there's probably something I can do. I'm just trying to make sure I can actually get this working. I don't know if I could do this if I was in like a public lobby. Number one, for performance reasons, my PC is good, but it's not that good. Considering that VR chat doesn't even run well on a 4090, okay? For all you PC and tech nerds out there. But also for the fact that I would immediately get banned with the people that, or with the things that people say. Mother, let daddy speak, gosh. And hello, Nafi, sloth lover. Welcome. Glowy hair avatars are peak. I know, look at this. This is me in real life, if you even care. I'm just saying. Come on. Can I do any accents? Not well. I would probably offend a lot of people if I tried. You haven't seen me in your feed in years. What happened? Life. Life has been going on, but it feels like nothing has happened on my end. I feel so bad. I have my YouTube plaque just like up in my room right now. Every time I look at it, I get depressed. And it's because I know that I feel like I'm failing you, but also myself for not being able to upload. Uploading and recording content is the thing that keeps me sane. I feel like I'm going to explode because I haven't had time to sit down and record. Well, stand up and record. I'm standing. My point being, it drives me nuts when I cannot do the things that I enjoy doing. I record on my free time. That is what I do for fun. I don't play video games. Looking like a cutie patootie today? No. You. I'm just saying. No, you. You're looking like the cutie patootie today, okay? Mother, can you bring father here? I've been looking for him too, okay? He's gone. He went out for the milk. He hasn't come back. You lost a dad, I lost a husband. Remember that. You didn't just lose your dad. I lost my frickin' husband. Hey, I love all of you too, in a platonic way. And I'm just clarifying. Don't take anything odd from that. Where do I get my skins from? You mean my fit? I got this one from the Dollar Tree. I don't make that much money. We want Daddy on the mic. Daddy is gone, okay? Mr. Penguin has to work today. He's not Daddy. He's just the other one that makes guest appearances. Look, I missed all of you too, okay? It's not just you missed me, I missed you. I cannot express it enough how much I wish I could upload. Like, you don't even understand. It drives me nuts. It drives me crazy. Do I know the song Die With a Smile? Yes, I do, and it is way too high for me to sing. I would love to be able to sing it for you. There's no way. There's no way. I would make a fool out of myself. So Dad abandoned us for milk or cigarettes? Both. He went out for cigarettes, he came back, he forgot the milk, he left again. It's been months. I've been waiting. Hello, Justin. Is it Justin? Justin. And hello. Hi. Fly me to the moon. a song as compensation for daddy leaving. He left me. He left me. He didn't just leave you. He left me. Where's our video? I don't know. I don't know. Do you want to record it for me? You want to edit it for me? I haven't been able to record, okay? I feel like a one-trick pony doing the same thing over and over, but it doesn't mean I don't want to do it. I do. I really, really do. I also want to do other things, though, and I haven't even had time to do any of the things I want to do. I haven't even had time to do that. Where's mommy long legs? I don't associate with that anymore. I'm not associated with it. I am not the dad. I am the mother of the story. If you're in my Discord, by the way, join my Discord. It's in the link in one of my videos, whatever. My role is queen, because I'm the queen. I'm no frickin' prince. I'm the princess. I'm just saying. Well, I can record myself. The issue is showing up, being able to actually have the time to record. Today is the only day I have. That is it. And then I work. I don't get another day off for like 2, 3, 4 weeks. I'm so exhausted when I get like 1 or 2 days off. And when I get a day off, it's not like Saturday, Sunday, like typical. It's like Monday and then maybe Thursday if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky. I do plan on recording today. It's just, it takes time, you know, it takes effort, it takes time. It's only noon for me. It's like 1 p.m. I still have time. I got the rest of the day. What do I do for work? Retail. It's awful. It's the only place that has gotten back to me within the last like 2.5 years. I used to do logistics work. I used to make, not like a ton of money, but enough to live on my own. Now I don't even make 1/3 of what I used to. I lost my job during COVID. And then I had to move back in with my family, and my family lives in an old farmhouse. We live in the middle of nowhere. I live on a farm next to a farm next to a farm next to a farm. The closest McDonald's is 45 minutes away. DoorDash says it takes 3.5 hours to get here. Like, it sucks. There's nothing here. I live in the middle of nowhere. Do I have editors? No. But I like editing my own content. The issue isn't being able to edit. I can edit whenever. Well, when I have free time. The issue is actually being able to record. It's 45 minutes for like the nearest actual town. Kind of. It's a long story. I didn't used to live in a better place either. I have a ton of, I play VR chat, specifically because I live in the middle of nowhere. I am a very outgoing social person, which I did not used to be. Not due to VR chat. I just wasn't. But I had to growing up because of stuff that happened. But anyways, my point being, I have no social life, like, in person, because what am I going to go do? Hang out with Tom the farmer? Like, there is nothing around here. There's a cow farm. There's a corn farm. It's just farm after farm. I did do a voice tutorial. However, I don't plan on doing one again because Mata VA made a perfectly good one. And if you're somebody who's trans, go watch trans voice lessons. Thank you for the bits. The reason I sound the way I do is because I've spent 7, 8+ years doing what I'm doing. It took me about 4 years to get to a point that I was relatively happy with, not because I didn't follow voice tutorials, or not because I was doing something specific. Thank you for the $25. I really appreciate it. But because I just spent so long doing it. I didn't follow tutorials. And then eventually when I learned about tutorials, it was literally the exact same thing that I had done. It just took me years to get to that point, to then even be able to improve. Do I have doubloons? What? Dablons? I don't know what that is. You're an editor and you do it for free? Look, I appreciate it. I might try to find an editor at some point. I just don't want to promise them money when I can't even record, let alone make money myself. I just don't have time. Like, today is it. Today is the only day, which is fine, but I might be able to get enough for one video today, but like, what am I supposed to do in a month's time when I still only have like one day of the week? Like, I work too much and I make too little for what it is, for what it's worth. Tom the Farmer's probably freaky. Oh, chicken burger and fries. I'm at Burger King with my Burger Queen. Can I get a side of fries? She's vegan, so please put no cheese and some honey mustard on the side. Do tube and purple as my job? I would love to. I would totally love to. I 100% would. I just don't have time right now. Like I said, I lost my job during COVID. I had to move back in with family, and my family decided to move to the absolute middle of nowhere with no job opportunities or college opportunities. I'd have to do online college. They don't like me recording or streaming. They don't like it. They get so pissed at me, they'll unplug the internet. They've banned me from their Wi-Fi. Like, it is just a very... Oops. Oh my goodness. Oh. I just kicked. I forgot I had that in here. I'd have a paper bag in here with like Long Johns, if anybody knows what that is. It was my Van Halentine's day. I didn't do anything. I was sick. I went home sick. I called out. Yeah, no, like it was, when we had Starlink, I was like, I want to set it up. I want to get my stuff up and running. I want to record. I want to stream. And they were like, yeah, we'll set it up at some point. I ended up waiting like 2 days and they still hadn't set it up. So I pulled it out of the box. I set up our Starlink and they yelled at me. They got pissed at me. They completely tore it back down and then waited again, like for another day. And then they set it back up. So stupid. They were mad at me because I did it. I miss my videos too. I actually hate all my videos except for my newest one, which I made that video in like 7 days. It was, I recorded most of it within 1 or 2 days. It was the quickest one that I have ever made because I now have experience, but also because I was using a 7-day free trial of Premiere. Why don't I live alone? Because I make $1,000 a month and the average apartment around me is $2,200 starting, no heat, no electricity, nothing included. That is why. There are no jobs around me that pay enough to actually live on my own. There's nothing. There's just nothing. That's why. I'm working on it, okay? I'm thinking about trying to save up to go to college or something. I just don't. I don't know. I just don't know. You're actually my inspiration for my journey right now into voice training. And I'm glad, okay? Good for you. Keep going. Don't give up. Look, I've been doing this for 8 years. It took me 4 to 5 before I even started sounding remotely like this. I sounded so much worse than most people starting out. Keep that in mind. I was like bottom of the barrel, but I didn't have any advice. I had no advice. Nothing. I don't want to take donations from anybody. I grew up with the mentality that to not take handouts or charity. I deserve to work hard to get to that point by myself. I don't want people to just be like, oh, here's money. Here's money. I do feel bad like taking bits and donations. I don't know. What do I specifically dislike about my older content? I was very, not necessarily shy, but if you watch like my newest video compared to my older ones, I wasn't very outgoing. I held myself back a lot more. I was kind of nervous. The main reason is because I recorded those videos in a very like thin-walled apartment, and also when when I was living with my family. So I felt like I had to be very quiet. I felt like I couldn't be myself, I guess. Where the newest one, I was able to. I had 1 solid day to myself without my family being here. Have I ever considered a trade? Yes, I actually consider doing HVAC, but I'm not a very uh it's a long story. Yo, thank you. And thank you for the bit. But like thank you. I don't know how much that was. I'll have to check later. I do appreciate it. I really gotta like fix my OBS the next time. But awesome. If you've spent 8 years working, we find the results spectacular. Oh my goodness, I can't talk right now. You've spent 8 years working. We find the results spectacular. These ain't handouts. These are earned pay. Shut it and take our money. It's not earned. What have I ever done for anybody? But thank you. Thank you. Look, the reason I started YouTube wasn't because I was like, oh, I want to be some crazy big YouTuber and make a ton of money. I make nothing off my channel. I mean, I've posted it. Everybody in my Twitch chat knows. A lot of you probably don't know if you're on YouTube, but in my Discord, I have openly like told how much money I have made. And yes, I have made some money off of YouTube, but most of it's gone because I was spending it on rent and whatnot, and I built a used PC with it, by the way. I've got used parts in my PC because it wasn't enough to do a brand new one. But you know, I don't make enough money off of it to consistently live off of it by any means. Like I was making $200-300 a month off of it. Nah, I'm inclined to agree with the last one. What? And oh, thank you for the $20. Holy crap. Yo, thank you. I started YouTube before I started doing voice trolling and whatnot. I went around as like crazy characters and I did improv and I just went around making people laugh. Yes, it was kind of selfish because I was doing it to make myself laugh because I was very depressed at the time. But the whole reason I started wasn't for fame, money, which I don't have, but it was just because I enjoy making content. I enjoy making people laugh. Knowing that I can make one person's day better means the world to me. You know, I was uploading to YouTube. I used to stream to nobody. I used to stream to nobody because I enjoyed it, because I was in here going around making people laugh. That is what I did. But I would still live stream it in case somebody wanted to watch. And it ended up getting a little bit of a following, you know, like I had 30 people maybe at one point watching me, but it wasn't, I enjoyed doing it. And then I did one voice trolling video and kablooey. Everybody was like, oh my God, this is funny. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. Why not? Entertained, inspired us. That's enough reason to accept donations, in your opinion. Fair. Totally fair. But I don't know. I grew up that way where I don't take money from people. If I'm the type of person where if somebody asks for money, if I have money, I'm not going to lend it to them or rent it. I'm just going to give it to them, because that can break friendships and relationships. The amount of times where you're like, here's $20, and then if somebody's asking you for money, it's because they don't have it, which means they can't pay you back. So if I ever give money to somebody, I never expect them to pay it back. But I also make sure that I have enough money to do that reliably, you know? I'm not the type of person to expect money back from somebody. Because you can lose family members and friends that way. I don't know. I'm like running out of breath here. My heart is like giving out on me. Just because I'm talking a lot. You need merch? See, I would love to do merch. I would love to. I want my own merch. I want to wear my own merch. I just don't know what I would do yet. Plus, it costs money. Thank you for the $20 a night. Thank you for the 5, Krusty. You could always diversify into audiobook, fiction reading, something. I wanted to do ASMR at one point. I personally listen to ASMR myself when going to bed. Helps de-stress me. Oh shit, when did it start? That is a good question. I'm not too certain at the moment. I wasn't even going to stream. See, this is also another issue that I have is I was like, oh, they're not just going to want to watch. They're just not going to want to sit here and watch me ramble and do nothing. I was like, I feel like I need to go figure out something to do in VR chat to actually entertain people. It's like, what do I do? Like, sitting here talking to you feels like I have failed you as an entertainer. I don't know. Some people do like listening to it, so whatever. What's the difference between playing a stand-up comic and what I do? I'm not sure. I don't tell jokes, I guess. I do want to do ASMR, but I don't really have the microphone set up to do that, which I don't need anything fancy. But number one, my PC is super freaking loud. I have a noise suppressor on my mic right now because the fans are roaring like crazy. And if I got an ASMR mic, that would be completely like picked up over my voice. Hey, thank you for the bits. 160? Dang. Thank you. Remember me from Fortnite? I'm gonna be honest. Well, I don't. I'm so sorry. I try to, I really do, but there's just so many people. Doesn't mean you're any less important, by the way, just because I can't remember. And thank you for the tier 1. People do just chatting streams all the time. They do, but don't they usually like have YouTube pulled up or like, I don't know, like something pulled up to talk about? I'm just kind of here just talking to all of you. I don't know. Thanks for the subscription. Thank you. Watermelon? Watermelon pies. You're planning to buy a VR headset soon. Any recommendations? If you've never had VR, the Quest 2 is actually a relatively decent option. If you're looking to spend a little bit more money, but not like Quest 3 wise, get a Quest 3S. It's the Quest 3S is a Quest 2, but with better hardware. So it's got the lenses are the same, the resolution is the same as the Quest 2. It just has more performance. So if you're somebody who's not going to hook it up to a PC, it's a good option. If you are going to hook it up to a PC, I would either recommend the Quest 3 or the Quest 2 if you don't want to spend like a ton of money, you know, somewhere in between those three. I would not recommend a Valve Index anymore, not at this time. It is such an outdated headset that like the resolution's just not, it's just not it anymore. If you're somebody who wants to do it specifically for content creation, an Index kit might be worth it because it's plug and play. If you've got like a computer set up and everything. I remembered my password again. I never forgot it, okay? I've just been busy. I have been busy. Oh my goodness. Your mother's making you go? Where? You don't think you've heard of the Quest 3S? It's literally just a Quest 2. Quest 2 repackaged. I don't remember the prices off the top of my head, but if it's close to a Quest 2 in price, and definitely a lot less expensive than the Quest 3, I would recommend the 3S if you wanted to get the 2. I don't know. But at least as a first VR headset, I would definitely recommend one of the two. The only downside is you have to charge it. And it doesn't last too terribly long, unfortunately. Quest 3 battery is enough for not long playtime, like 2+ hours, in your opinion. So yeah, exactly. If you want to use it longer, get a battery pack. Unfortunately, there's just not like a lot of good options when it comes to actual like plug and play VR. I don't know why everybody keeps stepping away from it, going, no, wireless is the future. I'm like, yeah, but it's not the future. Like, work on making a better VR headset first instead of just making it wireless. Like, if the battery only lasts an hour and a half to like 2.5 hours, it's not worth it. I don't know. At least in my opinion. You can't even watch a movie. You remember that when they announced the Apple Vision Pro to like watch a Star Wars movie? They were like showing it in their showcase. Like, oh, you could sit here and watch a Star Wars movie. The Star Wars movie is longer than the battery life on the Apple Vision Pro. You could not watch it. You'd have to charge it like 2-3 times to be able to even sit through the entire movie. I don't know. I'm glad to see me stream, even if you're just having a chat with us. Hey, I'm not demeaning it. The chat with all of you is phenomenal, okay? It's great. I'm not demeaning the chat. I'm not saying the chat's bad. I just feel like I should be doing more for you. My current headset is the Bigscreen Beyond. It was a ton of money, and I saved up from my work, okay? I didn't spend any of the donations on it. It was my money. The reason I bought it was because my index was causing me a ton of neck strain, and I was going to be done with VR. My index was breaking down on me. It was completely falling apart, and I was either going to get a Quest 2, or maybe a 3 at the time, or I needed something that was smaller and lighter. I was not going to get another index because it was too heavy. Like it was actually hurting my neck really bad. Where am I? This is my homeworld. It hasn't changed in like 2 years, 3 years. You can see it in like some of my videos. What did I spend the donations on? Nothing. It's still saved up. Still have it. I don't have 2 bank accounts, but I have like different savings accounts. One's for like actual money, not actual money. One's for money that I've earned from work, and then one's from YouTube. That way I know what I'm spending when I'm spending. Which, there's not enough money to justify it. It just makes it easier for me. It's like I got $300 over here and then maybe $1,000 over here. But it's not enough for a car. It's not enough for me able to move out. It's money that I've saved because I can't really do much with it. I don't know. Check your bank account to see how much people have donated. On the stream, it's been about $37 so far. From YouTube. Twitch, I'm not sure. Do I have internet? Do I have better internet now? Yes, I actually have fiber. Funny enough, we upgraded from dial-up to fiber. It was going to cost us $30,000 if we wanted better internet. Not even fiber, by the way, just normal internet. Because we had dial-up before. We got satellite temporarily in the meantime because we couldn't do anything on the dial-up. You couldn't even send an email. It would take like basically an entire, it'd take like 10-15 minutes for our image to go through. It was bad. It was really bad. So we called the internet company and we were like, hey, we have dial-up. And they're like, yeah, that's the best we can do because the infrastructure only supports that much. And we asked them, we were like, hey, how much would it cost to get better internet wired here? There was fiber down the street, and to wire it from down the street to us, they told us it was going to cost us $30,000 to $40,000. And we were like, no, thank you. And then a year later, they're like, actually, we're going to do it for free. Because there was some like group of people who, they like started a donation thing. I don't know. There was some sort of campaign that was going on and they rewired like a specific amount of places where we live. I know dial-up in 2025 is wild, but it's because we live in the middle of nowhere. Like there was nothing. And hello. Yo, sup? Sup, Moza? I don't know. Yeah, no, I hate it here. I never grew up in the city or anything. I actually went to Michigan for the first time by myself last year, and the airport was too much for me. It was too much. I was overstimulated to all hell because I live in the middle of nowhere. It's all farms, cows. There aren't even lines on some of the roads. On like most of the roads, there are no yellow lines. There's no white lines because it's just not upheld. And then there's a ton of dirt roads. That is where I grew up. Seeing hundreds of thousands, or I don't know, it felt like that. Seeing all those people, like being in that crowd, and then like seeing Starbucks and like 100 different like mini shops all next to each other was insane to me. Like even our mall wasn't anything like that. Like our mall has like 10 stores in it. The airport is bigger than our mall. Like it's nuts. I don't know. I am from the country, but it's because my family doesn't like not the country. We moved back to the country and they were like, ah, yes, the smell of cow poop. I love it. I was like, are you kidding me? It's like, this is disgusting. I don't know. It's not for me personally, but it's how I grew up. I like having my own space, but I also like having like shops and stuff nearby. There's nothing here. There's no like tech repair places, nowhere to eat out. You guys heard of Domino's, right? Domino's is an hour and 15 minutes away from where I live. The pizza's gonna get cold if I order and then bring it home. Like, even if I order it when I'm there and then bring it home the moment I get it, there is nothing. We have a local pizza place. It is $30 for a large pie. Like, starting. It's like $27 to $32, depending on the type of pie you get. 26 to 27 is for just pepperoni. It is insane because there's no competition, because there's nothing nearby. All right, have a good one, Unknown. And of course, I would love to do like a VR video where I recommend, or like a VR headset recommendation video. I totally would, but I just haven't tried enough VR headsets to personally know. I do know the Quest 2 is pretty good though. It's not bad, especially compared to like the original Oculus, which I used to have. It's my first VR headset. Make it a challenge to get enough donations for DoorDash delivery from Domino's. I know. Well, it's not even on the app. If you look at the app, there was Dollar General and McDonald's, but the only McDonald's that was like 15 minutes away just closed. It literally just closed, or it was actually 20 minutes. It's like 5-10 minutes from town. And I say town loosely. Y'all ever seen Cars? You ever seen Radiator Springs? That's town. That is town. Okay, maybe not that bad, but it's pretty dang close. And thank you, Ender. Have you sound foam to kill sound in thin apartment? I'm not living in an apartment. I'm living with my family at the moment. I had to because of where we live, unfortunately. But it is a thought when I get into my own place to try to soundproof it, or at least the room that I want to record and stream it. Do I have trackers? Yes, I do. I'm way too close to my computer right now. I just realized I have a very, very small room and I've kind of like walked my way over to my computer. There we go. And thank you. I'm not sure what that was, but thank you. Thank you for the tier 1 stuff. Do you know what the best headset and body tracking for PS4 is? I don't think PS4 can use full body tracking. Damn, my voice is ooh. Wait, did you just, have you seen my content? Have you seen my videos? Wait a minute. Wait, how many people here are here from subscribing and previously watching my content? And then how many people are like actually brand new here? They were just like, oh, somebody with 400 viewers on YouTube on a live stream. I guess my main question is anybody here that hasn't actually seen my content and they're just like, hey, what's up? I saw this on recommended. Subbed, you know the deal. Okay. I mean, I assumed most of you are subscribed. I'm just kind of curious. Watching your vids for years. Why? Thank you. I don't know. Subbed. Seen every video at least 10 times? Me too, because I've edited them. And I hate most of them. You just found this 10 seconds ago? Alright, well, after this, if you're entertained by this, feel free to go and watch one of my YouTube videos if you want to. Obviously you're not obligated. Or at least just go check out the thumbnails. Sub from the first video? Oh yeah? Really? What's my first video? The one that, or do you mean my first public video right now? I have like 2 or 3 of them that got taken down, unfortunately. So stupid. YouTube sucks. They freaking suck. Loser. You got one of your videos and thought it was so funny you watched all the others. Well, I'm glad you like them, because I definitely don't. You've only followed me on YouTube, only just got to your Twitch today. Well, welcome, Silent. The Snowman. Yes. See, you know I can't say her name, but yes. Yeah, no, some of them did disappear. Yep, I had to, some of them, I think one or two got taken down, and then I had to take one or two down. Because YouTube was like, no, nuh-uh, you showed butt in like 0.2 seconds of your video, which was covered, by the way. It's just, they didn't like it. And it was like somebody in the way background. It was just their avatar behind Kermit the Frog that I was talking to Kermit the Frog. Oh yeah, you're a Drew subscriber? Name every single person trolled in the videos. I don't even know. I don't remember. And what sucks too is some of my favorite ones aren't even like in my public videos. I had to take down like some of my favorite reactions. It sucks. And I don't have them anymore because my PC got wiped like 2-3 times. VTuber debut when? When I get enough money to get a VTuber. I don't know. Should I do 2D or 3D? Should it be 3D like this? Or should it be like the 2D classic? I guess that's... If it's 2D, it's going to cost me like 3-4 grand. Did you know that? Most of those like 2D VTuber models are like $4,000 to like $12,000. It's insane. My car doesn't even cost that much money. My car is like 2007. My car is almost as old as me. I'm definitely older than my car for sure, but like it's getting to that point where it is almost legal. My car is almost legal. That is insane. And then we got people out here playing video games with a $12,000 piece of 2D art as like their character. It's nuts. I mean, whatever. My car is almost legal is a wild thing to join stream to. I know. Like, I'm just saying that's how old my car is. My car is almost 18 years old. I'm not saying that to my car. I'm just saying it was a joke. Oh my God. Dude, I cannot right now. Your car is 27 years old. Are you kidding me? Will I ever do a face reveal? That's the funny thing. I already did. I did it like 10 times back on TikTok. I removed all my content though because I started getting recognized in real life and I don't like the way I look. I'm not ugly. I just... personal reasons. I'm not a car guy. Dude, my car is like 72 horsepower. I'm totally a car guy. I'm a car gal. It's 2-wheel, 72 horsepower. It is, it gets the job done. You own a motorcycle? That's crazy. My car's almost old enough to drink. I know. It's nuts. You know that stuff's bad for you, right? Don't worry, it's premium. I don't know. I have no idea. Dude, I want to record so bad. I just want to, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to like, record this second because I'm live, but like just in general, I miss it. I miss it so much. It looks, hold on, I got you. Where is that? It looks like this. It's got wheels, and then it's got like a front, and then it's got doors with doorknob handles. Not to scale, by the way. Insane. I know, that thing is like so aerodynamic. I I don't know. Punch buggy? Punch buggy blue. Now you can't do it. Can't do punch buggy blue now. Or punch buggy white because it was a white car. There we go. Hot Wheels. I think there was a Hot Wheels world in VR chat at one point, but it's not. It's like they've got the Hot Wheels track as like just as the track. I don't remember what it was called though. It was kind of neat. I think it's got the orange track and like everybody's super tiny in the world. Like the world's massive in comparison, so you're driving the Hot Wheels cars in like somebody's like in a bedroom. I don't know. Mushroom car. Mario would recommend. It's Cinderella's carriage. I feel like I missed something. I don't know. Will there ever be a tutorial on how I train? Probably not. I did one once. There are so many other people out there who can explain it way better than I can. Go watch Mata VA or Trans Voice Lessons. That is my recommendation. What kind of car model? See, if I tell you, you're going to find me. I live in the middle of nowhere, right? That means everybody knows everybody. If I tell you my car, you're going to be able to follow me home. Because there's so few people here. If you were to ever come here, you would know who I am. Or if you even lived around me, you'd know who I am. Like, I don't know. Do a flip? I'm not that. I can't do that. No way. No. To the wiggle room? Like the Wiggles from TV? What encouraged me to start voice acting, and was I naturally good at it? So, actually, no. I was not naturally good at it. However, I probably did get a little bit of help because my father was relatively good at it. He could do a couple voices. He could do like Shaggy, Marvin the Martian. He used to be able to do the Howie Mandel. I don't know if any of you are even old enough to know who that is, but he used to be able to do Howie Mandel's Bobby voice. And probably a couple others. I can't think of any off the top of my head, maybe like one or two more. Not a ton. I do way more voices than he does. But I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. I want to do that to impress him. And he was like, oh, you're never going to be able to do that. My father told me I was never going to be able to sing. He's like, but that's fine. You have your art and I have my vocal abilities. I was like, Dad, that's such an asshole thing to say. He straight up was like, you're never going to be able to sing, but that's totally fine. I sucked at singing. I used to be horrible at singing. I was horrible at doing voice impressions. And I spent years to prove him wrong. So that's why. And now he can't do Marvin the Martian anymore. And I can. I can do Marvin the Martian and Kermit, which are essentially the same voice. You've had this question on your mind for a while now, and I mean in the most fun and friendly way. Would you say you're... No. No. I'm not. I would not say that. I'm not gonna... It's in the chat over here. Where is it? Oh, well, now it's gone. Take that, Dad. Exactly. It was literally that. Like, I spent years trying to learn to sing, which I'm still not great at, by the way. It does not come naturally to me by any purpose. Every time I sing in one of my videos, it is like I chose that as like the best take because I'm just not that great. I'm not saying that I'm like, oh, this is how good I am at singing. No, I'm being forthcoming with you. I'm being honest here. I'm okay when it comes to singing. But I chose the best ones because that's what gave the best reactions. And hey, thank you for the sub. Thank you, Zero. Really appreciate it. Do you have any concerns about that effect? No. I don't know what Finster effect, if the fame takes off. What is that? And no, I don't have any concerns of anything. So probably not. Your girl voice is strange. Look like trans and not so believable. You mean you just have it's probably the nasally sort of tone, I'm assuming, which that took me years to kind of clean up. If that's what you mean. Is that like that nasally sort of like hello, hi, you have that nasal sort, I don't know. It's definitely something very common, and it's because I don't know, like with me personally, it took a while to clean it up per se. I don't necessarily have any advice when it comes to that. I just kept talking and it just came naturally to me. Like it just cleared itself up over time. I don't close my nose as much. Like I don't sound like Squidward. But Mr. Krabs. Okay. I don't know. I want to upload, okay? So many more people coming in here just to say please upload. I wish I could just like upload a video telling people that I want to upload. But I don't want to upload another like dead beat. Like, I'm sorry, I can't upload. Your S sounds whistling like, sometimes it's my microphone. It tends to pick it up pretty harshly, unfortunately. I have to like remove that in post. I think the Finster effect they meant you're going to publicly transition. No comment at this time. No comment. Have you ever tried using that voice IRL? If so, how did people react? Yes. And most people are just like, oh, that's funny. I don't know. I don't tend to get like as many. There are some people that are like, whoa, that's fucking crazy. Ooh, I can't say that on YouTube. I think it's fine because it's been a while. It's my one swear word for YouTube. My Wi-Fi sucks. Let me cook. Does my bitrate still look okay on TubeTube? Like everything seems to be okay. Thank you for the subscription. Shior? Sting something? Like what? I don't have any like songs on standby. I kind of didn't plan anything in that sort of sense. We got Drew Q&A before GTA 6. I know, I returned. I uploaded one video last year. I'm turning into my favorite content creator. One of them, Harry Partridge. Prove to me you're going to upload one video this year. You're in one. No. That was the only video he uploaded that year, by the way. It was just him telling people he's going to upload a video. If anybody knows the reference. You're watching it on mobile, looks fine. Okay, awesome. Will I stream more often? I would love to. I totally would, if I could. Today is the only day that I get to stream, because I have to work tomorrow, and then I have no free time. For like, God knows how long. At least probably a month. I probably won't I'll get like 1 or 2 days off. Maybe, if I'm lucky. Because I work retail, and we have nobody there, so my boss is like, oh, you're part-time, but here's like 50 hours this week. Like 40 to 50 hours. I'm like, oh, great, thanks. And then it's like closing shift and then opening shift. So the time I do get off is like in the morning or late at night. And I'm like, I can't do anything because I'm tired because I only got 4 hours of sleep. I'm your second favorite CR chat creator. I didn't realize I was a CR chat creator. Like CRT? VR chat? Wait, who's your first? Huh? Who's your first? I bet they upload more than me. I'd say that's a pretty fair bet. I gotta put the fries in the bag. Luckily, I'm not working at a fast food joint, but I am working retail. I used to not do retail. I used to have a relatively okay job. It's just, I lost it during COVID. Can you also do a higher voice so you sound younger? I mean, I can do higher voices, but not Not necessarily while talking like this. Just more like the stupid, cartoony stuff. I don't know. Keep this stream vid on the channel. I will. Oh. All right. Awesome. Thank you. I missed how much the donation was, and of course I don't have it pulled up properly. But my homeworld, for those wondering, is Skyline Loft. That's 2 words. Skyline Loft. It's an older world. It's not really kept up to date that much. I actually was thinking of changing my homeworld, but I don't know. This one kind of... I feel like it would be a crime to change it with how often it's appeared in some of my videos. Just a cozy world. And like, I don't stay here ever. It's just for like recording purposes and for like hopping on and getting my stuff ready. I don't know. It's nice. Can I do a lolly voice? I cannot. No. See, that's the thing. That's why I settled for this one. I wanted to originally I wanted to sound higher. I wanted to do a higher pitch voice, but I ended up settling for this one because I just wasn't able to do it. What voices are you trying to learn or get better at the moment? I mean, I do other voices like Plankton, Kermit the Frog, Marvin the Martian. I did do Joe Swanson, but I haven't been like trying specifically to get better at anything. I don't even know if I could do them right now. Holy mother. Thank you for the 10 subs. Thick. Oh my goodness. I just saw it like pop up. Holy crap. Yo, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I do really appreciate it. Lolly voice is hard, not gonna lie. It is. It is cozy. It's nice. But like I said, I don't really do much here. Like I never hang out here. I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm just not sure. I miss my content too, okay? I feel like I'm gonna reiterate myself 100 times in this stream. I kinda taught you how. I mean, hey, awesome. I don't know how. Plankton is a hard one. So that is the thing, is not saying that you can't do voice impressions or anything, but some people are better at sounding like other voices or doing other voices because their normal voice is closer to that. So like Matta can definitely do a lot of deeper voices than I can. And he's got voices that he can do way better than I can for sure. And I've got voices that I do a little bit better than him just because our normal voices are different. Not saying that he couldn't learn some of the ones that I do and I couldn't learn some of the ones that he does. It would just probably take a lot longer and a lot more effort. Just because, you know, he's closer starting. A lot of the, when I used to learn voices, the thing that I would do, which I know it sounds weird, but I would go and I'd listen to the actual voice actor doing it, but then I would also listen to people doing impressions of the voice because I could kind of hear, I could kind of make out like some of the flaws, and then I could kind of like understand how they were pinching their throat or moving it around based on how they sounded. I don't know, I just kind of have an ear for that, personally. Like, I could not learn Plankton until I listened to somebody trying to do Plankton, because I was like, oh, hey, my voice also kind of sounds similar to that when I pinch it this way. I don't know. I'm crazy. You were born for SpongeBob, for the SpongeBob movie. SpongeBob movie is a piece of art. It is a masterpiece. The original movie. Have you ever heard of Sisma? Also a girl voice. Wait, I think I have. I do think so. The name sounds familiar. He did like Anya or something. Am I still friends with Azil? I mean, yeah. I mean, I'd like to think so. I don't think we've like broken up or anything. I definitely need water. I can feel my voice, like my throat drying out. I just ran right into my wall. I don't have a big room. Got my water bottle. Dang. Let me go put this over here before I lose it. Or before I like trip over it again. There we go. Awesome. Hey, thanks for the hydrate. I kind of just did. I'm probably gonna give people back a lot of their like points and stuff after the stream because I haven't really been paying attention. So don't worry about it. Luckily, I can go into like the stream manager and see all that and just return them. You love my avatar? What? Thank you. Me too. I feel like it fits me very well. Bonjour, je m'appelle Drew. I don't know, I don't speak French. Girl voice is your inspo, and I am glad, very glad. Bonjour. That's all I know. Oh, hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I don't know. Yo, I don't know how much that is, but thank you. 20,000. I'm not sure what that stands for. Nonetheless, I appreciate it. Cute and what is that? What is my wisdom? Abba. Awa. Habba. Habba. That's my wisdom. I kind of want to try to do the plankton voice, but at the same time, I don't want to like mess it up terribly because I've been talking like this for a while. Hold on a sec. I can't do it right now. There's no way. Doggle wisdom. I muted myself. I'd have to like really wreck my throat right now to get it back down to normal. Because I've been talking like this for a while, so now my normal resting voice is sitting a bit higher. I can't go that low. Yo, hello? Hello? Dude, hello? 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 I can't. My normal voice is still here. It's just difficult at the moment. A perfect woman. House. From House MG? I'm turning. No. What do you mean turning? It's always been this way. It has always. It's taken over. I don't know. Are you afraid of losing your normal voice? No, not really. I mean, I haven't yet. Bring him back. It's my my boyfriend. He actually does the guy voice. I don't do the guy voice. He just does we have two microphones. I just switch mics. That way he can be super close to the other one. Bring Joe back. That's why this one sounds more clear, right? Because I got the good microphone for me and then the crappy microphone for him. That's why this one sounds better. You knew it. Say, I do want to say that, but I don't know how to read it. And I also don't know what it means, so I'm tempted to not say it. Hey, Peter, I can't feel my legs. I can't. All right, have a good one. Invisible. If he's invincible, why can I still see him? Any of you seen Invincible? I'm assuming, or at least heard of it. Love it. Love it. So good. Joe Swanson, but he's a... Hey, Peter, I can't feel my legs. Have you ever made a voice tutorial on my own? I did, and I deleted it. I took it down because it was terrible. I'm not a good instructor when it comes to that. Yes, I may have experience with actually being able to talk this way. I'm just not good at teaching, especially because I haven't learned anything in like 5+ years. I don't even remember exactly what I did. I know it was just I would record myself, listen to it, go, I don't like that, and I would change something in my throat. I would like pinch it differently, whatever. I'd try different things, and I would record, play it back, record, play it back, like record, play it back, listen, change, record again, play it back, listen, change something else, and go, okay, this does this, this does that. It was a very, very hard and manual way of doing it. If I had watched a tutorial, probably would have taken me 5 years less. Am I going to do a new voice training video? Probably not. Just because I don't know what I would even say. I don't really know how to explain what I do. Or like where you're on episode 3 of the latest season. Awesome. No spoilers. No spoilers. This is a spoiler-free zone. You've been training for a few years and 99% of the progress came from trial and error. Yeah, no, it's literally all it is. It's just sheer dedication. I used to talk this way like 8+ hours a day. That is what I did. It wasn't some fancy like, oh, I did something special. No, it was just me talking 8 to like 10+ hours a day. Just practice. Obviously, if it hurts, stop. But like, that is what I did. Yeah, doing it like so thoroughly is what, yeah, it's, like when you ride a bike, when you first start, you have no idea what you're doing. And then you get better and better and better at it. And then it just becomes natural over time. But it takes years, to get to that point, especially with like certain things. How do I prevent the feeling of being slightly choked? I don't know. I've personally never experienced that. That's probably not a good thing. I would see if I could talk to a vocal coach about that. If you can, obviously. Like I said, I'm not a vocal coach. I'm just somebody who's been doing this for a long time. I don't want to like give advice to somebody when I don't even know. I don't want to hurt somebody by giving them wrong advice. I have been told that the way I learned is very damaging to the throat and they don't teach it anymore. But I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. And it's just the way that I started learning. Basically, people used to teach you to like swallow to get your Adam's apple up. Apparently that's not a good method to do. Now they teach like the Kermit method. I don't know if that's still good or not. I don't know. But the whole point is that each one was just a way to teach you how to raise your Adam's apple. It's the same end goal. It's just a different way of learning how to do it. So I don't know. How long have I been doing? Like 8 years. If you're choking on your own larynx, then you're doing something wrong. That's what I'm saying. You and your boyfriend are gonna be watching the new season sometime soon. Awesome. I'm waiting for next Thursday. Except I'm probably not gonna be able to watch it until like the week after. Yeah, I did it like 8 to 10 hours a day, every day. I did it at work, did it on the public bus. Eventually, when I got my license in a car, I did it in the car on my way to work. I was dedicated, okay? So you're saying I should damage my throat? No, don't do that. Do not do that. That is exactly what I'm saying to not do. It's not worth it. There are other better ways, I just don't know them. It's not what I did, but you're going to learn the same thing. It's just how to get started is what's different. That is literally the only difference. Five years from now, we're going to hear me do Mongolian throat singing. Funny enough, I did try to learn that when I was learning this, but I stopped because it was wrecking my voice and I couldn't get as high as I am now. Like high pitch. It tears away your throat. It's why you hear like a lot of beatboxers, when they sing, they can't quite like hit the notes that they want to, because they've kind of damaged their throat by like tearing at the fibers in it by doing that, or by doing like throat bass. How did I learn to change the melody? What do you mean? See, I don't know. I didn't change anything. I just talk like this normally. The only difference is just pitch. I never changed the musicality, the tonality. This is just natural to me. I don't know. I just talk this way. I'm just talking high and now. That's it. That is it. That is it. I don't know. All right, you gotta go. All right, have a good one, Pokemon. Thanks for stopping by. You should stop beatboxing if you want to learn to sing. Well, you can still totally learn to sing and beatbox. You just have to be, you know, a little bit more careful about it. Like, maybe don't do as much throat bass, you know, and make sure to just keep your voice at that point. Like, maybe learn to sing first. That way you can tell if it gets harder to maintain that, and then you can slow down on training beatboxing. I mean, like I said, I'm not a vocal coach, so I'm not entirely sure, but maybe you could find somebody who could help you with that. That's just what I would recommend. You know, because then you have a baseline. You know, like, after learning to beatbox, you're like, hey, I can't sing as well now. So you have a baseline. You can be like, oh, wait, I can't sing that as well today. So let me just slow down with the beatbox training or the throat bass or whatever. The swallow method is pretty damaging. Same with the yawn method for deepening. If you're doing the yawn method, do be mindful that it's significantly more likely to be damaging. To just yawn? That's crazy. See, I didn't even know that. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure. You love going outside to become a stream engine. What? YouTube stream chat is not the favored one. This one's just going a bit slower. So I'm trying to read. Okay. It's not favored. I haven't even read, like, I've read maybe like 3% of YouTube. I'm just trying to get through as much of this because there's so much more happening on this side than there is over here. Voice actors can sing well, no? Well, some of them can if they practice to sing. Like, doing voices and singing are two completely different things. Multitask better. Screw you. I'm trying my hardest over here. This is the first time I've done this, and it's not even set up properly. This is bullshit. I'm trying, okay? Why is there a lock hanging from your glasses? To keep it closed, obviously. You know, keep them from running away. I don't need them doing that. I need to see. What was my family's reaction to my voice? You don't want to know. Like, not good. Not good. Not good at all. Let's just say I really did not want to move back in with my family. And hello, howdy. Clock it. How many people? Dang, we have 200 people over on Twitch right now. I did not realize. And we have like 400 or 350 over on... Holy crap. Why are y'all watching me? What did I ever do? So far your parents don't give off. Oh, they're not. They are... My father said, don't worry, I'll still love you if you're gay. But not trans. It's like, oh, cool, thanks, Dad. Good to know that, I guess. Great. It's like, you didn't have to add that last bit in there. You know, you could have just not said anything. Have I ever used it on a date? No. I would scare him away immediately. I don't know. You're just mostly listening. Fair enough. Totally fair enough. How important is it to listen back to recordings compared to just listening to your own voice? Very, very important. Um, I mean, it depends on what you're going for. If you're just going to sound more comfortable to yourself, then obviously it's more important to focus on that. But especially if you're doing voice acting work, you need to know how it sounds on recording because that is where the final product is going to go. And that's how it sounds to other people. There are some people who can kind of like make out how they sound to other people without having to do that. But most people, when you listen to yourself recorded versus just talking, you sound different. You 100% do. Why did you redeem that? It was 10,000. Why did you redeem it? Aw, you're my little pog champ, aren't you? There. That is all you're getting. You're getting your points back because I do not have it in me to do like the full thing. You'll refund your own thing. They redeemed it on my Why? It was 10,000. It was 10,000 goober dollars. Or wait, no, good noodle stars. That's what they are. Speaking of SpongeBob, get a mic with live monitoring if you want to hear what you sound like while you're talking. Yeah, that's a good idea too. I personally used my phone because I'm poor, but I use the built-in like sound recording app, or voice recording app. I did that for the longest time. Here, I will head pat chat. You you get a head pat, and you get a head pat, and you get a head pat. I don't know. I'm losing my mind over here. I'm going nuts. I'm going a bit loco, a little crazy. Hope we meet in a conga line one day. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. Me too. That'd be an amazing person or an amazing way to meet somebody. What if we're the only two people in the conga line? I feel like it's not a conga line. That's just a Congo duo. I don't know. Conga duo. I didn't help you. Wait, what? What did I don't know. I feel like I missed something. Sorry. I'm trying to if I didn't read your thing, it's because I'm reading off of two chats right now and they're moving pretty quick. At least on my end. Oh, now that one keeps moving faster. Thoughts about people using voice changers? Well, I guess it depends. I don't really care. To be fair, I used to back in the day, but I don't anymore. It was before I even started practicing. But I get it. I understand. Some people like to do it because it makes them feel more comfortable. But if you're like using a voice changer of somebody else, I would say that's a little bit more like gray area. It depends on if you're using it for malicious purposes or not. But for the most part, I really could not care less. What games do I play? Nothing. I don't really play much of anything because I have no free time. I have no time to do anything. My free time is spent recording and video editing, which I haven't been able to do at all. Sometimes I'll play like Fortnite every now and then if I can spare like 20 to 40 minutes, but it's not enough time to record for a YouTube video. Using a voice changer is like a double-edged sword. It makes it sound more like the voice in my head, but at the same time it hurts because I know it's not me. And fair enough. And if you're just using a voice changer specifically for that reason, yes, obviously, if you're not practicing, you're never going to be able to talk normally, right? Voice changers are fun and all, but if you want to sound a specific way in real life, it's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to do anything. But it's totally fun and funny to mess around, like fun and funny to mess around with. I'm stuttering. What the heck? Dude, what the heck? I usually speak when I try to voice train and my Kermit voice isn't really Kermiting. Or can I manipulate it? It's getting very demotivating. What do you mean? The Kermit voice? Yes, I mean, it took me a long time to actually get to a point, and it was very demotivating, but I just kept going at it. I learned how to do Donald Duck. Hello, everybody. That took me 6 months. 6 months to get a sound out. Not to talk like him, just to get a 6 months. I was about to give up. I was so like determined to just throw in the towel. Check the other chat. I didn't forget. Okay. Nobody needs to give more money. Thanks for the prime. The logistics of the Donald Duck voice escapes you to this day. I'm just blowing air into my cheek. It's kind of hard to explain. A woman, actually, I watched a tutorial on that from a girl. She was the one who helped me, like, actually figure out how to do it. It was just on YouTube. What days do I got off? I don't know. Today's my last day, and then I work all week. I can't say on stream because people will be able to find me, but they started giving me more hours as of last week now. So I work even more now. So now I might get one day off this week if I'm lucky. I just don't know yet. I don't know. I gotta go in tomorrow and figure out. You're throwing hands. Will you get 5 big booms? Yo, you showed up to my stream. That deserves 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Why does my not alive brother get 5 big booms and the chicken crispy wrap gets 7? I feel like this is unfair. Boom! At this point, you can, what? It somehow sounds even better than it did 3 months ago. I don't know. It sounds worse to me. I feel like I don't feel like I'm struggling. It just feels more raspy. Just talking. Pretty sure that's not legal. No, it's totally legal. I used to work 7 days a week. I used to work 65 hours a week. 10-hour days, 6 days a week, and then a half day on Sunday. You hear no rasp? I feel it. Like, I feel like I want to clear my throat right now. Do I think I could probably bribe my manager to increase pay? No. Dude, when I went to apply for my job, it said, oh, you will make this much money starting. And when I went in, he offered me like $4 less starting. I was like, but the ad says this. And he's like, this is the best I can do. He's like, this is the absolute best I can do. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, this is what the ad is set. Like, this is the advertisement. The advertisement says this much pay, and you're offering this much less. The only reason I took the job was because I've been applying for jobs for the past 2 years. I live in the middle of nowhere. There's no openings. I got a call like 3 months later after getting that job from a convenience store asking me if I was still interested. I had applied to them over like 6 months prior. It was so bad. It's so bad. I was like, no. I was like, I'm no longer interested. What are the best voice changers? I don't know. I think it's like all the AI stuff now. I used to use Screaming Bee Audio and Clownfish. Or Morphox Pro by Screaming Bee Audio. But even that isn't really great anymore compared to a lot of the new stuff that's come out. What was well, I don't work 7 days a week now. I work like 6. I just do retail. I used to work 7 days a week. I did factory work. I used to do logistics. So I dealt with all the incoming and outgoing stuff. Job hunting was soul crushing, especially during COVID. And what's even worse is I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's no jobs. There is nothing unless you want to be a farmer. Like, that is it. Do audiobooks. Everybody's like, do audiobooks, do audiobooks. I don't even read books. I don't know if I could do an audiobook. Job listings are fake to get potential people later. See, I feel like that's what it is. I feel like they're just showing that the company is growing so that way they can get investors to pay more. I think that's really what it is. I could be wrong. I don't know. But that is something I've heard, and you know what? It doesn't necessarily sound entirely made up. I bet there are definitely some cases of that for sure. Like there's gotta be. I don't know if that's the whole thing, but I applied to the job that I'm working at now like 4 times. It was insane. Actually insane, and I make nothing. Wasn't worth it. I don't know. You're basically one of the only hardworking people that, and actually talented, like of the VR chat people. No, there's definitely people with more like work mentality than I do, like than I have. I do like working. I like getting out of the house. You know, make the world go around. Whatever. I don't care. Keeps my mind off things. I like it. You know, it gives me something to actually do. I'm not the type of person where I'm like, oh, I don't want to work for the rest of my life. I mean, of course I don't. Who does? But at the same time, I don't mind work. Like if I was absolutely rich, right? I would still probably have a part-time job unless I was like so rich that I could fly somewhere new every week. I don't know. But if I was like making enough money to live comfortably off of, plus a little bit more, I would totally stream and record like all the time. And I would probably get like a small part-time job, like 2 days a week, maybe 3, just to kind of help out and give myself something else to do to get out of the house. I don't know. I'm not still looking at YouTube chat, okay? I'm looking over here. You're taking up most of it, right? What is the CEO mindset? You honestly don't mind working? Yeah. Like me either. You know, I just don't like working for crap pay. That is the one thing I do not like. If you were to have a dream job, what would you do? I mean, I've always wanted to be like a stand-up comedian, but I feel like YouTube and Twitch are a bit more realistic in a sense, but also more enjoyable because it's less pressure than like having to come up with jokes every now and then and do traveling and whatnot. But if I had to like have a normal dream job, I'm not sure. There's nothing out there that I'm like, oh yeah, I would totally want to do this, even if it paid me a ton of money. I guess I would just want to go and do something that I could enjoy or not like absolutely hate, that would make me enough money to be relatively happy. I don't care what it is, as long as I don't hate it. I don't know. If you live with your family, why can't you work less and focus more on YouTube? They have the mentality of, we grew up having to work 2, 3 different jobs, so you should too. They don't like me doing YouTube. They all work from home right now, so they also get pissed whenever I'm recording, and they'll completely just block me from the internet. Because they're like, oh, you're not working. Like, you should not be doing this type of stuff. Like, go out and get a real job. Which I'm working, by the way. I have a job currently. They just, I don't know, they just have that mindset of they need to make more money because they've put in a lot more effort. And I put in effort into my stuff. You know, I just also enjoy doing it. Can't somebody enjoy their job? Like recording videos and editing, it is a job. It kind of is. But I also do enjoy it to a degree. But I also enjoy my retail job to a degree. I like talking to people. I like being out doing stuff. But at the same time, I don't like having to do the job. I would love to move. I just don't have the money, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And it's not like a matter of like having all this money in my bank account. It's a matter of not making enough money monthly to pay for a place to live and buy food and all that stuff, you know? Amy Schumer was a comedian, and we can all agree she's not worthy of that stage. Go be a comedian. That's the thing, is there's like a million people who want to be a comedian. There's so many people that want to be a comedian, but there's only so many ones out there. And I'm not that great at writing jokes. I'm good at improv. Relatively okay, thanks to Wooshie. By the way, shout out to Wooshie. Your family sounds toxic. It's fine. They're my family. There's nothing I can do about it. It's not fun. I feel like I'm constantly walking on eggshells in my own home. I don't even feel like I'm home. Like, there are days where I will go to work for like 10 hours and then I will sit in my car for another hour before driving home because I do not want to be here. Like, I will just sit in the parking lot and I'm just like, I don't want to go. I just do not want to go. It doesn't feel like home. Like, I still have that mentality of like, when I'm here, I'm like, I want to go home. But I'm technically home. I don't know. It's just sucks. Just sucks. That's all. You love that it's possible to work 70-hour work week and still not be able to support yourself. I know. I used to work 65 hours and I was struggling to support myself. Don't apologize. I kind of also put myself in this situation. I was depressed during high school. I tested out of school and I got into the working force right away, moved out. Never wanted to see my family. But then COVID happened and I had to move back in with my family. You're at your house, not at your home. Home is where one's comfortable. I know. I flew to, like I said, I flew to Michigan by myself, completely stressed out. And when I ended up getting to a hotel, I didn't have a car with me, no rental, no nothing. I had like nothing. I had no way back home. I hadn't slept so well in years at that hotel. I passed out and I got like a 10 plus hours of sleep. I woke up refreshed. I wasn't stressed for once in my life. I don't know. You forgot to do the auto. This is why I said I'm gonna like refund people when it comes to the bits and stuff. Or not bits, but the the good noodle stars. The points. I can't do the bits. I don't know how to. It means my. That's what oda means. I already missed, and I was only there for like 4 days. It's insane. I went to go meet up with people that I had never seen before in real life, and I was less stressed there than at my own house. What are you doing, Snapchat? Why? Stop redeeming this. Yo! Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, Moose. I appreciate it. Big preach. Yo, big preach. I don't know. I feel like voice trolling species is going extinct in current times. See, I want to do other content too. I like doing the voice trolling stuff, but I want to make content that I feel like has meaning. I still want it to be funny, like comedy stuff, but I just feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over. I'm like a one-trick pony, essentially. Like, ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a voice troll. Ooh, a voice troll. Ooh, a voice troll. There's other content I want to do. Not to say that I won't continue doing voice trolling stuff, but I do have other ideas. I just haven't been able to record anything. Unfortunately. McDonald's drive-through girl voice when? I don't know. When I can. Probably never. Probably not. At least not anytime soon. Dude, I don't even have... The closest McDonald's is like 45 minutes away from me. It actually might be over an hour. Well, wait, no, there is one 30 minutes in that direction. So there's one about 30 minutes away, and then there's one a little over an hour away. In the opposite direction. So if I went from one McDonald's to the other, it would take 2 hours. It's insane. It's actually insane. Stream horror games? I still have to stream the Five Nights at Freddy's one. I would scream, though. I've been holding back because I live with my family, and they already don't like me doing YouTube in general. let alone something where I'm going to scream. That'd be too loud. You worked at McDonald's once? Never eat there again. Ugh. I mean, I don't. McDonald's is so gross. I feel gross after eating it. Personally. I mean, there are times when I'm like, oh man, I really want a Big Mac. And then I eat it, tastes okay. And then it's afterwards, I feel gross. I am 23. I know. Dude, my bedroom door doesn't shut. It will not lock. It doesn't even shut. They won't replace it. Like, I get walked in on so often. They'll just literally open the door if I'm trying to record or stream. They will just open the door on me and just be like, "Go do the dishes, go take out the trash, do this, do that." And I'm like, "I'm trying to do something right now," and they're just like, "No, has to be done this fucking this second." Hey, I'm not that far gone. Okay, I'm not gonna upload to naughty websites. You just drive away and not come back. See, that's the thing, is where do I go? I've got no money. You know, I don't have any friends. All my friends left. I grew up in New York, and all of them just dipped. All my friends from this state and from New York just dipped. They're gone. Like, I'm not even in New York anymore. I never been to the city. It was upstate. Like, everybody I grew up with just completely moved away. Because it's so bad here. My family loves it, though, because it's where they grew up. They don't know anything else. Create premium voice trolling / training. Slip in some jokes and stuff. Everybody wants a tutorial, but there's nothing that I could give that anybody else couldn't. Like, my tutorial would be 10 times worse than any other tutorial out there. I have nothing extra to give. Ader can take you in. I don't want to do that to Ader. I really, really do not. I'd feel terrible. I don't even know if he's still making money off of what he's doing. I think they're like just barely making enough. And then he comes with a whole like set of stuff that I'd have to do. I'd have to record for him, which I don't want to do. Like his idea of me moving in with him is, oh, you'll record with us every single day to pay off your debt of living here. Plus you gotta buy your own food and whatnot. I'm like, but if I'm not making any money though. Like, he wouldn't pay me crap. I don't know, it's not worth it, in my opinion. I'm not going to be in any better of a situation than I'm in now if I go and do that. Do I have any new hobbies? No. I don't have time. I don't have time for hobbies. My hobby is recording and streaming. This is my hobby. I don't do anything else. There's nothing around me. I have no time. I don't know. I used to draw. I drew at one point. But I haven't even done that in years because I haven't found the time to. Okay, and also, everybody always asks me if I've applied to do voice acting stuff. Voice acting stuff is not just like applying for a normal job. You have to get out there now. You have to be big on social media and put out like a voice reel. I haven't been in enough things to actually do that. Oh my goodness. No! It's not as easy as just applying for a normal job by any means. You have to know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows, like within the business. It's crazy. Your favorite part of the last stream is when it was drawing time, and I did not do that. Never happened. I gotta start heading to work. All right, you have a good one. What about being a VTuber with both voices? I mean, I could do it, and plan on streaming more when I can. Streaming and recording has always been the goal. It has been my ultimate goal to do it as much as possible, even if that's daily or even weekly or monthly. I just haven't been able to. I'm not even looking at my other chat. It's everybody's just pinging me. Oh my goodness. Joy of drawing with Drew. I drew it. You can too. If I can drew it, you can drew it too. Queen, they're absolutely abusing you, not gonna lie. I mean, hey, whatever. You ever seen Harry Potter where they put the bars on his windows? That's me. Not really. Wooshi! Shout out to Wooshi! He's great. It's good to see you live again. He is the person who got me into improv. Shout out to Wooshi. Love you, Wooshi. I would not be, not necessarily that I'm anywhere now, but I would not be where I am without you. I probably wouldn't have even started, honestly. Living underneath the stairs. I live in the smallest bedroom, for sure. But also, they used to put security cameras around our house, not for like people to break in or whatever, or not because people were like breaking in or whatever, but because they didn't want us to go outside or inside. Long, complicated story. Why is my channel name Drew? Because my name's Andrew. Or Drew. Either or. That's why. That is why. Get out. I know, it's crazy. Oh my god. Dude, what? That's insane. Who would have ever imagined that my channel's name is based off of my name? What? Can you have a kiss? What? I don't know you that well. We're breaking out of jail with this one. Yeah, no, I was never allowed inside our house or outside if nobody was there. Like, we would get off the school bus and we'd wait for a few hours to actually be able to get inside. We'd have to wait for our family to come home because they were like, you cannot open the door unless we are home. Doesn't matter if you're going inside or outside. You are not allowed. Dude, I was like 14 years old. The after school program at our school deemed us like too old to be going to the after school program, right? Or I don't know if it was 14. I don't remember. But our after school program deemed us to be too old to continue to go to the after school program. So they had us be like chaperones there because we just weren't allowed to go home because nobody was there. It was insane. And then one summer, instead of being left home alone, we were left at a preschool, my brother and I. And they were treating us like the preschoolers. They were like, dude, it's nap time. You got to have a nap. Like, you got to be in with all the preschoolers and have a nap. I was like, but we're like teenagers. I was like, what is going on? It was awful. It was terrible. I felt so like demeaned and ashamed. Would you ever be able to do a show tutorial? I'm not going to do tutorials. Go watch voice or trans voice lessons or Mata's voice tutorials. Please, please. I have said so many times. Yes, yes. They would be like, okay, you got to help us clean up and stuff. But then whenever the kids were doing something, we had to sit in and do it with them. It was so stupid. It was awful. I got I used to have a key to my house. It got taken away from me. It got taken away because they didn't want us to have it anymore. I moved back in my family like a few years ago. It's been so hard, like ever since during COVID, right? I just got a key to the house like maybe a few months ago. Have you ever woke up and by a call and spoken that voice? Not necessarily, no. There are times where like I'll go to bed talking like this and then I'll wake up and I'll just be talking like this because it's like a light switch to me. I want to get face tracking. I plan on it at some point. I just don't have the money or the time to set it up. Do I have Instagram or something? I do not, and I do not cross-dress. No. Dude, I'm like a tomboy, if anything. My people started COVID. You don't need to apologize. It's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. It happened, okay? I See, the thing is with my headset, the field of view is so small. If I got eye tracking in it, which I don't even know how I would do that, it would cost a decent amount of money, and I don't know how to like solder. I don't know. But the field of view is so bad that I don't even look left and right. I don't even use my eyes. Whenever I want to look somewhere, I physically turn my head instead of moving my eyes. I still have to put on my voice in the morning. I gotta shower, go to the bathroom, put on my clothes, put on my voice, brush my teeth. You know, the normal things. You have the following, leverage it, and good. Look, I just haven't been able to record. If I could, I would. Taking on the kissing part, but can I ask why don't you move to another place with a better job? Because I need money to be able to move, and where am I supposed to go? Like I don't have enough money to move to an apartment, right? Even right now while I'm working, I don't have enough money to move into my own place to get an apartment. If I just go and move cross country, I'm not going to have money to get an apartment or to pay for a hotel. I would run out of money within a week, let alone get a job. Like, there's not just like a set amount of money. I need a monthly income. And I don't want money to be the problem, right? I feel bad even mentioning it. It's why I don't upload like updates or anything. Because like, what am I supposed to say? I don't have money. I need money. I don't want donations. I don't want handouts from people. I want to work to get it. It's just I'm in a situation where I can't even do that. I don't know. I have no idea what hurts it is. I have no clue what hurts my voice is. Hurts? No, it doesn't. I love your voice. Can you say ooh ooh woo? You guys want me to say ara ara? You guys want me to say ara ara? Okay. Ara. Thanks for the 10, NZ. I really appreciate it. I know it's okay to ask for help, but I also feel like I don't, I don't know. I feel like I haven't worked enough, right? Like, yes, I used to work 65 hours a week to struggle, and I was struggling to live on my own, but I only did that for a few years. I haven't really done like a lot of working, and I haven't gone to college. I haven't done anything with my life. I could have done better for sure, but I kind of put myself in this situation. 8K subs till 200K? Holy shizwit. Wait, really? Dang. See, I never even thought I would hit 20K, let alone over 150. That's kind of crazy. Like I said, I never really expected to get anywhere. I just uploaded for the fun of it. You caught a stream and the first thing you hear is ara ara. You're only 23, you can go to college. I know. See, right now I'm saving up to try to go to college and maybe do like IT stuff because I'm okay with computers. I mean, there are definitely people out there way better than me. But at least it's something I somewhat know. And then I'll have something under my belt because I don't ever expect YouTube to pay me enough to be able to continue it, as like a full-time thing. But at least if I can get something like that, if YouTube does take off, I always have something I can fall back and rely on. Because right now it would just be like hopping factory job to factory job, which still doesn't really pay well. I don't even know what I'm comfortable with at the moment. Anything above 40 hours a week I consider slavery. Dude, I used to work 65 hours a week. And what's even worse about it too is it wasn't a choice of mine. It wasn't like, oh, I did need to work basically that much to live, but it was because the company I was working for expected me to work 65 hours a week. If not, they were going to fire me. I ended up quitting because they were about to fire me because I worked only 55 hours in 1 week. Because I was so burnt out. It's like, I can't do it, dude. It's like, it's just too much. Especially for years. So I have the misfortune of knowing dysphoria is a very painful thing. Do you have any experience with that? Like being seen as a... no comment at the moment on that kind of stuff. I would totally love to respond. I just, at the moment, I'm not gonna, no comment. Considering you work a construction job, are you buff? I'm not doing construction. I'm doing retail at the moment. I have done construction stuff. I'm not like very physically built by any means, but I'm not like super, I'm not big, but I'm also not like twink mode. But I'm definitely not like buff by any means. No way. No way. Dude, I don't got those. There's no gyms around here. I'd say like average, maybe slightly thinner. Just not like, no way. Is this going to be a rerun of what happened with Finn? What? How many of us are in your chat and we are support? Do I know how many of us are in the chat and how many are supportive? I mean, there's like 400, almost 400 people here. It's actually insane. I just realized the music ended. It's like, why is it so quiet? I don't listen to music like on my own time that much. We have we have 227 people on the purple platform and like 360 over here. Dang. It's more than typical. Definitely. Just for a talking stream too, we're not even really doing anything. Understandable. I didn't mean to intrude. No, it's all good. I just, at the moment, I'm not going to say anything. I mean, like us. Oh, tons. Well, I am glad. And that's another reason why I kind of don't want to do voice trolling anymore, is because I do not want to hurt that sense of VR chat where you get a lot of people that just immediately run up to women and are like, oh, you're a guy. You're a guy. You know? I feel like I'm kind of messing it up and I'm making VR chat not a safe space for a lot of trans people. You know, and to be fair, I would say there are definitely people out there who do it worse than I do. My goal in mind is to just give people a laugh. I'm not trying to intentionally be like, oh, I don't even like the word trap necessarily. I'm just genuinely doing it just to give somebody a laugh. Like, that is it. It's never for malicious purposes by any means. If anything, I do like to inspire people. It took me 8+ years to get to where I am now, right? It took me that long. And I just want people to know that if you want to do something, you can work towards it. You know, if you put in the time and the effort, no matter what it is, even if it seems downright hopeless, you can achieve your goals, no matter what they are, whether it's voice training or getting the job that you want, or even going to college. There's a lot of struggle that comes with it. You know, there's a lot of emotional struggle and turmoil that can also come with it, no matter what it is, you know, especially if you're running through hardships and whatnot. And it might take longer than you expect. But I like to look at my channel as kind of like a beacon of hope in a sense, but also just comedy. I like making people laugh. That's mainly what it is. But also, there is that sort of side to it where I like to inspire people to be like, hey, if I can do this, why can't you too? Will this live stream be archived? Anchovies? It should still be public, unless YouTube deems it too inappropriate for whatever reason. I do not plan on taking it down. I could do voice trolling on other platforms. I have tried doing it on Roblox and whatnot, but if you say frick, they ban you. Anchovies. My videos have definitely inspired you, and I'm glad. I really am glad. VR chat has been ruined by the Quest kids, right? And see, that's the thing is, if I didn't do voice trolling, somebody else would. There are people out there who do just normal trolling on YouTube, which I wouldn't even consider trolling. It's just going around harassing people. The way I do it, I mean, I'm not perfect by any means, but I like to think the way that I do it is a little bit more friendly, you know, with less of that malicious meaning behind it. Like a lot of the clips, or there's not even a ton of clips that I upload, but a lot of the time, most of the time when I go out, I'm not even switching my voice doing trolling. I'm just trying to make people laugh. Like you can see in my newest video, it's just a lot of the stuff before the actual voice trolling. It's just a lot of improv comedy. Just me having conversations with people in the moment, just trying to make them laugh. Boing, boing, boing. Sitting on a yoga ball. I like to switch it out for my chair time to time. Get better for your back. I should go back to the dude voice for a sec. Your brain, or in a sec, my brain, you're a baddie with, oh my goodness. Look, I'm not, okay, cool, good for you. Your story has motivated you to come out to your parents, start transitioning, start voice training because you're cut your body weight in half and go back to school. That's awesome. But don't just do that because, you know, if somebody helps you do that. Do that for you. You know, the one thing I have learned in life is don't care what others think about you. Life is so short that it doesn't even matter what you do. You know, I mean, obviously don't intentionally go out and try to hurt other people. But in the sense of like, it's not worth caring about what other people care about you or like think about you. It's just not worth it. I try to be the nicest person that I can be. You know, people say like, oh, we need more nice people in this world. And it's no, you have to try to be a nice person. Which I'm definitely not a perfect person by any means. I have my issues. I totally do. But I do try my best. And if I notice that I do something that's wrong, even if my point of view on something is wrong, I try to change it, or not necessarily change it, but I try my best to acknowledge it and change it over time. I was gonna, I don't know, I'm like sweating here right now. It is like 5 degrees out and I'm sweating. What am I doing? I'm gonna open my window. There's a snowstorm going on where I live right now. I can't see chat, by the way, at the moment, so heads up if I'm not replying to anything. Where? That's where my other, that is where my water bottle went. Oh my goodness, it is cold out. Holy heck. I'm like sitting here sweating in my room because my PC is heating it up. It's like a freaking mini space heater when it's like 10 degrees out. I am an idiot. I am dumb. Sweat? Hey, yo, stop. Like if you're going to better yourself for you, not for anybody else. Do it because that's what you want. Right? Not because somebody else wants it for you. Do it because you want a better life or you want something better for yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm like struggling here because I'm not drenched by any means, but it's just hot. Just warm. You can't afford a sub? That's totally fine. You don't have to. You do not have to donate. You do not have to sub. That's totally up to you if you want to. I upload for free because I enjoy it, not because I expect anything in return. I never do. But your clips personally. Oh, but your clips and personality have brought me so much joy to your life. Hey, I'm glad. I'm trying to chase that life that I want. I'm trying to save up to go to college so I can live somewhat comfortably. Am I okay? You haven't seen me or heard from you in the Discord server? I'm fine. I've just been really, really busy. You're complaining 5 for it's like 95 for you. I can't do the heat, but I also hate the cold. And hey, Matta, what is up? Wait, is that you? Is that the real Matta? I think it is. Go to channel. Yeah, that's him. Okay. It's like, you have 100K, but you don't have the check mark yet. Also, congrats on the 100K. That's awesome. What microphone do I use? Right now, I am using the built-in microphone on my VR headset. The Index one's pretty good, but I'm using the Bigscreen Beyond one right now, it sounds very similar to the Index. Big fan, just want to say, join in, what's going on? Not much, we're just talking. Just having fun. You can't use your VR headset right now. You have you have facial surgery, or you had facial surgery, which is great. Awesome. Good for you. That's actually awesome. Yeah, for my desktop mic, I have a Shure MV7. The reason I have it is to kind of like block out the noise from my computer because it's so loud. And for my headset mic, I just use the built-in one. I don't have anything like fancy. It's a USB microphone. I don't have like the interface and everything. I want to say I cheaped out on it, but it's still a relatively expensive mic. Face reveal? I've already done one. I've done it like so many times. Thank you for the bits. I really appreciate it. Rail. Hole or pole? What does that mean? What? I know exactly what that means, but I'm not answering. I just realized. Oh my god. Dude, what? What the frick, dude? It's like, mic quality? No. Voice quality. Yes. Have ever done comic dubbing? Not professionally by any means. I have uploaded a couple like Sonic ones over on my Twitter, but they're old as heck and they're not great. I really like the imitation. I do some in French. And beyond the trolling that you do, I have this passion for the... I'm like losing my brain power here. I don't know what's going down. I feel like or going on. I feel like I'm shutting down. I don't know what's going down. I feel like I'm shutting on. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm shutting down. Ooh. I am dying. The cold still hasn't seeped into my room. It still feels warm. Sonic cringe. I don't even like Sonic that much. I mean, Sonic Boom was kind of funny. I watch it because some of my friends like to watch Sonic. But I never grew up with Sonic by any means. Some of the clips are good though. What happened to some of my older videos? They got deleted. Yeah, unfortunately YouTube took them down. Didn't like them. They said these are too stupid. These videos suck. Get rid of them. It's like, oh, thanks YouTube. I totally didn't just pour like 4 weeks worth of effort into these. We need to record sometime. I know you don't have the best Wi-Fi. Trust me. You have better Wi-Fi than I did when I had freaking satellite. And you're using your phone. Miss them polar vids for real? I did that once. That was like on my old Twitch. And my old YouTube when I went under a different name. How do you know about that? What the heck? What the heck, dude? I probably showed it off. Just can't remember. Drew in a Matta vid. I mean, the last time I recorded a VR chat video with somebody else, it's definitely more difficult to edit Um, I don't know how to explain it, but they're fun. They are fun. And I feel like I have to structure them differently. Like if you've seen the one that I did with Fillion, that one took so long for me to like get a hang on how to do it. And that was the second video I edited that way. It was the first one that I've uploaded, but it's the second video that we recorded together in that way. Where like we had 3 people talking in game and in a Discord call. It is a pain in the ass to edit because there's different latency, there's different ping in VR chat than there is in Discord. So it makes lining up the voices almost impossible. You have to go and do it manually. Luckily, you've rewatched enough times to remember the old videos. I mean, I do have them. Oh, I do have them on my Patreon. I'm pretty sure they're uploaded for free, by the way. The bitrate is just not the best because of how Patreon is. But they should be on my Patreon for free. I don't know if I have my Patreon linked in any of my descriptions because I felt bad taking donations. Because I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm like, I'm not uploading, I'm not recording, I'm not editing. I was like, don't pay me. So I took it down. But my Patreon is still the same name if you wanted to go and watch those videos. I'm 98% sure they're free. If not, let me know and I'll make them free. Linked now. Just go to like patreon.com/my name, like /Drew. It should come up. Is my family used to it? Yeah, they hate it though. It's they're not Christians, but they would react in the same way. They actually might be Christian. I'm not sure. Is that 2 sets of ears? Yes. These ones are for listening. These ones are for not giving a crap. Quick people give the funny mommy money. No, don't. I removed all my Patreon tiers. I think there's only one left, and it's like $1 a month. So it's just like, don't. It's not worth it. I did try doing it at one point in hopes that I could make enough money off of YouTube and Patreon collectively. Like I had advertised it in hopes that within like 2 or 3 months I could make enough money off of it, but it just wasn't there. So that's why I don't advertise my Patreon. It was because I was hoping I could make enough at one point, but it just wasn't working. Maybe if I get like 250,000 followers or something, or subscribers, then I'll try to redo that again. It's also, yeah, there is a donation link in Twitch, but you can also do the super chats or whatever on Tube too. For those over there, you don't have to. I'm just reading chat here. Are you active in the Discord? As much as I can be. I just, like I said, I'm typically working all the time. I got this weekend off, but it's because I called out sick. I've just been sick. Give you a higher Patreon tiers? I think you can donate more. I'm not... Anyways, I think you can through the tier. Just don't feel like you have to. It's just base is $1. This VOD should be available on Purple Platform, and it should also be on TubeTube, I'm hoping. Purple Platform takes it down after 30 days, and there's nothing I can do about it. TubeTube should just stay up as long as there's no issues with like swears or nudity. See, what I would love to do is get face tracking. So I could do, like you guys could pay to send in like spend like $1 or $2 and you could, what is it? What's that like video thing where you can like put memes in? I want to do like a try not to laugh where you basically choose videos. Like you send them in. It'd be fun to do, but I want face tracking because I feel like I wouldn't be able to convey enough emotion for it to be entertaining. Love to see the reaction of those who don't know. Great voice practice. I need to stop feeling sad about accepting money. I know. I grew up that way. Do I have favorite avatars? Yes. Typically just the ones that I feel more comfortable in, which would be this one that I'm currently wearing. I don't know. I like it. And also my other one. They're all the same though, in the sense that they're the same color all the time. Yo, what's that? This one's a bit more cozy. It's a bit more comfortable. It just doesn't fit my mommy dummy-esque voice as much. And thank you for the 500 sec. Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Quest. Same with a yoga. Wait, I don't shake my leg when I'm nervous, or I do probably. I'm not nervous at the moment. I'm slightly anxious because it's been a while. Okay, maybe I am nervous. I like this one. It's fun. It's funny. This one and then the other one. There we go. You know it's a guy, right? Yeah. Yeah, most people know. They don't care. So the mommy dummy facade is falling apart as we speak. Hey, what? Nandesu ka? Nani? Whenever I don't like record or go live for a long time, I don't know why, I just get like nerves for some reason. Like I get nervous. Not like in a sense of like, oh no, what are they going to say about me? Just in the sense of, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't do mail real quick. My voice is stuck. Hello, testing. Hello. My voice is actually like really stuck at the moment. Yo, sup, dude? Like if I just stop like talking normally or this is how I sound right now normally. It's pretty bad. It's out of there for sure. Oh my god. Hey Peter. I can't. I've been holding it for too long. Look, I can go and record after I stop streaming. I'm just gonna have to like clear my throat and destroy it with the Mongolian throat singing for like 30 minutes. Well, more like 5. Ayo. I don't know, I can't. Hey, Peter, I can't feel my legs. There's the, oh my goodness. Normal girl voice. Hey, Peter. Yeah. Oh no, I still do. I mean, I talk like that normally when I'm at like work and stuff. Just at the moment, I kind of can't. Can we get the Mongolian throat singing to end stream? What? Why do you want me to end? What? Do Tim Allen. Wait, the name is familiar, I just cannot put a face to it at the moment. Do you do the woman voice around your family? Not typically, no. It's why I don't record, is because they're here 24/7. When you live a girl voice and it's hard to switch back, feels good. Stuck in a female. No, it's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I'll go back to it like after stream. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh yeah, nice. Oh crap. No, yeah, how are you doing? Oh my goodness. It's like a demonic sort of. I'm doing 2 voices at once. I'm doing Donald and my normal voice.
Warriors, warriors.
Oh my goodness. Demonic Donald. You don't have a clue, but you're not able to join the Discord. Oh crap. The link should still work. If not, I will fix it after stream, and I'll update it on Twitch and on my newest YouTube video at least, because I have to go and do it manually. Venom symbiote takes over the duck. It's like an alternate universe of Venom duck. Oh my goodness.
Hey Peter, I can't feel my leg.
There we go. A bit more normal. I just can't go as deep as I typically could right now. Did you get your girl voice first, then the impressions? Other way around. It was definitely the other way around. I did other voices first, and then I started learning this. I lost like 15 plus of my voices that I used to do because I stopped practicing them for this one. Mail card is vanishing. Oh yeah, I'm a single white male. Yep. I'm a white male. White guy. So I can't do it anymore. Can't switch my voice back to get good reactions. No, I'm kidding. LeBron James collab. Am I gonna be in the next Space Jam? Come on, reach out to me. I'm ready. Your model's so good. Thank you. It's me. It's based off of how I look. This is me in real life, if you even care. That's why it fits. That's why it fits my voice. It's based off me. Slowly turning into mommy. No, what do you mean turning into? I've always been this way. You can kind of do a Venom voice. It's awesome. I cannot. Drop the model name? Okay, the model does not look like this by default. I changed some things with it to look more like me. You've been practicing the girl voice using my videos to your own mommy voice? Or are there any tips? Watch trans voice lessons or Mata. That's all I can offer you. Can you please do Jessica Rabbit? I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. I don't know what she sounds like. I'd have to listen to her. It has been years, but it's the, she does have that like very sultry sort of voice. So many people are joining the Discord because of the stream. Wait, really? Oh my goodness. See, the moment I go live, everybody messages me in my DMs. That was close, but she's a little breathy at the end. Wait, what? Oh, Jessica Rabbit, right. Why are there so many people? I mean, hey, I'm glad you're joining. The Discord is the fastest way to like actually get a response from me. Like, feel free to ping me. Just please don't like repeatedly ping me. If I don't respond, it's because I'm busy. I do try to respond to as many people as possible, but if you ping, I just might not be able to because there's so much. Sometimes people just talk a ton in general and I can't look for it. Or I just don't have the time. All right, here, hold on. I need me some water. I'm dying over here. I'm drying out. I don't need it. I don't need it. Hey, thank you for the €5. I want to show my friends your voice and you started doing Donald Lament. Also enjoy the money. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I've been sick for like the past week. I don't know if I've had a cold, the flu. or I don't know, also kind of been hungover, so could be some of that. Most of it isn't though. Redeemed on-screen celebration. Wait, did that do anything? Oh my goodness. See, this is what I'm talking about, public speaking lies. My throat feels so dry right now. Hung over on a weekend? Dude, absolutely not. I get hung over on a weekday, like on a weeknight. I'm getting paid to be hungover, okay? I'm going into work hungover. If you're hungover, you might as well be paid for it. Don't listen to that. That's terrible advice. The voice cracked to a whole guy. They're like super deep. I'm just really trying to clear it. I'm getting all the pitches in there at once. Hey, screw you.
We are Venom.
I can't. That was a sound. It was. In fact, it was a sound. Hey, I'm a queen, not a king. Get it right. Thank you, Squoosh, for the $2. Enjoy your day too, and I'm glad you like the video. Do the people at your work know about your voice? At least some of them, yes, for sure. I just kind of mess around with it though, you know, just quote stuff and whatnot. I don't know. One video in a year is crazy. Hey, if you were here earlier, you'd know why, okay? You would 100% know why I haven't been able to upload. I would love to upload. I just haven't been able to. How does they know at work? Because I told them. Not like intentionally. I wasn't just like, hey, I do YouTube, by the way. Like, how am I going to brag about that when I'm working retail? One of them just happened to find out. And I don't know. I can't necessarily remember the full like story. Dude, I would post once a day if I could, okay? I 100% would. I just haven't been able to. I noticed your comment. Yo, I try to notice as many as I can, okay? My goodness. Once a month is also enough. Well, right. I mean, realistically, I would like to upload maybe once a week or once every other week. I haven't had the time. I would upload maybe twice a month on my main channel and then once a week or something on a secondary channel. And then I'd stream at least 3 to 4 days a week if I could. But I would only stream for like 2 to 3 hours maximum. To give me, you know, that way I'm not like sitting here for 10 hours just talking. You know, I'd want to plan out my stream to be like, okay, let's do a little Q&A in the beginning. Or just, you know, some stupid stuff and then have some stuff planned for midstream. I'd want each stream to be its like own thing. And then maybe have like a relaxing just stream like this, a one-on-one talk with you every now and then, like a just chatting. I just can't, and it kills me. Even a 30-minute stream would be enough every now and then. See, that's the thing is I can't do this. I'm only doing it today because I just got lucky and I'm home alone. The last time I was home alone for more than like 3 hours was 3 years ago when I had my own apartment. That was the last time I was home alone for more than 2 to 3 hours. It is insane. My family never leaves. They'll go shopping. They get homesick. They go on vacation and they get homesick the moment they leave. They're like, you know what? Nah, never mind. We're going to turn around. We're not going to stay. We're not even going to go. We miss being home. little talk, then do something on stream sounds good. Exactly. I plan on trying to record for like the voice trolling stuff here in a bit. But I also want to record maybe like I Am Cat in VR and upload that to my second channel. Maybe to my first channel if I deem it funny enough. They won't let me soundproof. They will not let me. And it doesn't matter because I'd have to soundproof my goddamn floor. Because they're right below me. Their office is right below me. If my moderator and also my friend, mainly my friend, if Doge was still here, he would let you know. Like I showed him how bad it is, like where my room is to where their desks are. It is bad. They are right below me. No, they won't let me. Dude, my door doesn't shut. They won't even let me replace the lock on my door. Or my door. My door doesn't shut. It's broken. It's been broken for like a year and a half now. They walk in on me when I'm changing and shit. It's crazy. Thin walls suck. Yeah, no, they're terrible. I have no privacy. I have zero privacy. I have nothing. Privacy is... it doesn't even exist in my world. Like I said earlier, I literally go to work to get away from family. And then I don't want to go home. I will sit in my car for an hour before even driving home because I don't want to go home after work. My channels are listed on my main page on my YouTube. If you scroll down, if you go to my homepage and scroll down, you should be able to see both my second channels. The new one doesn't have any videos on it yet. That's going to be my second channel. I have a few videos in mind. I just haven't had time to record. Why don't I stay in a hotel or apartment? Because the nearest hotel around me is like $600 a night. And it's not even like a fancy hotel. Everything's expensive. I make $1,000 a week or $1,000 a month. I wish I made $1,000 a week. I make $1,000 a month. It is 6/10 of my pay to stay at a hotel for one night for the entire month. 6/10 of my monthly pay. It's insane. I live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I make $1,000 a month. The average apartment is $2,200 starting for a studio, not a single bedroom, not a double, not a two bedroom. A studio apartment is about $2,200 a month starting. And I make $1,000 a month right now. Working over 40 hours a week. Must I remind you? If you're working so much, how are you not getting paid well? Because nothing pays well around here. Minimum wage is like $15 a month, $15 an hour where I live. Because of how expensive everything is. Milk is like $7 a gallon. It's crazy. And what's even more insane is my next door neighbors own a cow farm. They don't even import the milk. The milk is next door. It is $7. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I don't know. It's a scam. It is. It is actually a scam. It's crazy. All right. I don't know. It's too much for me. This is why I plan on trying to go to college. My plans, as of right now, are to try to save up, go to college for maybe like 6 months or something, get something in IT, find a job afterwards. And then once I get a job in IT, I'm going to move out into my own place, and then I'm going to start recording and uploading again. That is like the most realistic plan I have right now. I just, I can't record. I come home and I'm exhausted from work because I'll work for like, I don't know, like 9 hours, and then I'll come home, I'll sleep for like 5. I got to wake up to do opening shift, and then I come home at like 3, 4 o'clock at night, and then I'm tired because I only got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. And then because of the way I'm scheduled, that is my time off. I don't get a full day off. I get time before and after my shifts off. And I'm usually tired because of the way I'm scheduled. Because we are so low on staff right now. We do not have anywhere near enough people. So I'm scheduled so goddamn much. And I'm not even supposed to work more than like 25, 30 hours a week. They won't even let me be a full-time employee. I get no benefits. I get no nothing. Have you looked into financial aid for school? That is my plan these coming up weeks. I'm working a ton, so I don't have a ton of free time. But I'm going to look into it, and I'm going to try to get my comp TIA or something, because I know a bit about computers. You'll subscribe if you do a face reveal. I already did one, so feel free to subscribe. I did one multiple times. Or just get into cybersecurity. See, that's my plan. Is I want to do something like that. I'm not entirely sure yet. I got to look into it, but that is the plan. Is to do that, and that's why I've been gone so long. Is because I've been saving up. I have saved almost every penny for my job, and I still have like nothing in my bank account. I've only been working there for a few months though, because it just took that long to even find a place. Why don't I stay with a friend on the weekend to record? Because I don't have any friends around here. And then I'd have to move my whole PC setup over. I don't know. I don't have anybody that I could go talk to or hang out with. You have a job for which pays you have a job for me which pays very well, but it's very, very dangerous. Do you agree? No, it's not worth it. I'll eventually get to the point where I can upload and stream again. It might just take time. It's just gonna take time and hard work. I can learn the CRT completely free from YouTube lessons. See, I do want to look into that too. If I want to go to college, the goal is to make connections, not to pass it. So do keep that in mind. To make connections in college rather than passing college. I'm still going to try to pass college. And if I do, it would most likely have to be online because I live in the middle of nowhere. All right. I have been streaming for like 2 hours, 40-ish minutes on TubeTube, and even longer on Purple platform. Or I guess it's been the same. I don't know. I'm going to hop off. It was very lovely to talk to all of you. It is now like 3 p.m. my time. It's not necessarily late, but most of my day is starting to get gone, and I still have stuff I got to do. I would love to upload every single day if I could. I mean, you've heard it from me multiple times. I'm just not in a situation where I can, and I would love to stream every day if I could too. I am trying to record. I'm trying to upload. I just can't. And I love all of you. All of you have a fantastic rest of your night. I will try to stream when I can. Please join the Discord if you want to talk to me. I'll try to respond to you the best I can. I do talk in the general chat from time to time when I do have time, which is mostly at work because I don't have free time elsewhere. But anyways, all of you, good luck and have a good rest of your day. Good luck with everything you're trying to achieve. All right. This was fun. This was awesome. Have a good one.